The finale of a season is always the most anticipated episode. With Ninjago having 9 seasons, we have been able to see many different finals, some even spanning upon 2 episodes. Hey guys, Hfmasters here, and today we are ranking the season finales. At the bottom of our list we have Hands of Time. This season finale is the only one to not incorporate all the ninja, as only Kai and Nia were able to go after the Time Twins with Wu. Now the fight between the first Elemental Masters and the Time Twins is cool, however it doesn't do a great job showcasing their powers, especially because the Dawn of Iron Doom is very easily able to defeat them. The end of the season doesn't do much either. Wu and the Time Twins supposedly get lost in time, yet Wu somehow comes back. This also does raise quite a few questions, however that's not really the faults of this season, but more of Season 8. Overall, the finale is just a mediocre finish to the season. The Skybound final is probably one of the most infamous ones there are. The season is overall pretty tense, but after Jay's final wish, all the events of the season get reversed like they never happened. It's honestly quite a shame, and it really does hurt this episode. It's kind of like a slap to the face, as the situation is so tense, and then after the wish it just kinda didn't happen. It just kinda kills the episode for me, keeping it low on the list. For as much as I like Season 8, the final was not the best. While the outcome was certainly unexpected, I feel like it just sets things up for the next season instead of finishing the season. After all, Season 8 and 9 are heavily tied together. A lot of the 10 bits are pointless, as the ninja escape the Oni Titan and go to the First Realm. Lloyd also escapes and forms the Resistance. Overall, a good episode, but not a great finale. While I don't really like the Tournament of Elements season, the finale was really good. It's very tense with the ninja and the Elemental Masters needing to defend the Corridor of Elders, however there are a few problems. First off, Zane didn't need to fill the hole, and bam, season over, they can't pass the Corridor of Elders. But for real, the only part I didn't like about the episode was the huge emphasis on Garmadon being sent to the Cursed Realm for Lloyd. I understand the feeling they were trying to go for, but it just didn't work for me, and it just kind of felt forced, especially since he didn't even die. However, that said, I thought it was a good and unique twist to send Garmadon to the Cursed Realm so they could free the Anacondrae so they could stop Chen. Overall, it was a pretty good season finale, but not the best in my opinion. The Season 1 final is one of 2 finales that span onto 2 different episodes. In the first episode, there is the Rise of the Great Devourer, which introduced the awesome Snake Train, and basically just leads to the supposed death of Pythor and Wu along with the Rise of the Great Devourer. The second episode, the ninja need to stop the Great Devourer from destroying the city. However, the Ultra Dragon and Ultrasonic Raider don't do it, but instead, Garmadon surprisingly helps the ninja by killing the Great Devourer with all 4 of the golden weapons after the ninja tie it around a few buildings. To finish off the season, Wu is revealed alive again, which just kind of ruined some emotional impact his death was supposed to have. At number 4, we have the Season 9 final. In this episode, the ninja and Wu finally return to Ninjago to fight the Oni Titan and Garmadon. This finale also is the only finale to finish off events from 2 different seasons. Sadly, I'm not the biggest fan of how Garmadon is defeated, and does raise a few questions on how power is controlled, specifically between Garmadon and Lloyd. The finale also does feel somewhat rushed, as there was so much that needed to be done. I personally feel it could have been much more epic with 2 episodes, the first one freeing the rest of the Resistance and destroying the Oni Titan, and the second episode focusing more on Lloyd regaining his power and defeating Garmadon. But with that said, I do think that this finale is pretty good, and that's why it takes our number 4 spot on the list. Moving into the top 3, we have Season 5, the second season to have a finale that spans over 2 episodes. The ninja's goal is to defeat the Preeminent and to save the city of Styx. This finale also confirms multiple things like Garmadon isn't dead, as Lloyd reunites with him in the Cursed Realm, but most importantly, that Chima is indeed a realm of Ninjago, however the Oni definitely got their way with that realm. The finale also had great character development, as Nia unlocked her true potential to defeat the Preeminent, and Moro actually changed at the end before he died and gave Wu the Realm Crystal. The finale of Rebooted was quite an emotional one for many fans of Ninjago. The ending was very intense, with the ninja arriving back to Ninjago City just to escape into the Temple of Fortitude because it was the only safe place to protect them from the Overlord's now new golden power. The ninja were able to hatch a plan to shrink the Overlord, however, Wu and Garmadon missed as Pythor jumped in their way, ruining their plan. This led to Zane sacrificing himself to save the ninja. Sadly, this sacrifice didn't last for long as he rebuilt himself at the end of the episode. Overall though, this was a really good finale, but not the best. How could one not like the final battle? This episode was designed to be the last episode of Ninjago ever, and it's done really well. The stakes are extremely tense with the Overlord arriving to Ninjago and taking it over. The stakes also get more intense the further they climb up Garmatron as less of the ninjas survive until it's just Lloyd who makes it to the top and fights the Overlord. And what a fight it was. Lloyd is able to unlock his golden power and uses it to defeat the Overlord. Lastly, after the fight, Garmadon is finally turned good again. Overall, it's a really good episode, and because of that, it tops our list. And with that, we wrap up the video. Please feel free to leave your own list in the comment section below, and until next time, this is Hfmasters saying goodbye.